Have you ever prayed and heard nothing back? You cry out, you beg, you whisper into the dark, God, are you even there? And all you get is silence. If that's you today, you're not alone. We've all been there. Those moments when heaven seems quiet and we're left waiting with no answers. But let me tell you something powerful. God's silence doesn't mean he's absent. Let's be real. Sometimes faith is hard. Not the Sunday morning, hands lifted kind of faith, but the midnight tears, knees on the bathroom floor kind. The kind of faith that says, God, I don't feel you, but I'm holding on anyway. Maybe you've been praying for healing, for a breakthrough, for a loved one to change, for something, anything, to shift. And it feels like God's not answering. You start to wonder, did I do something wrong? Is God ignoring me? Has he forgotten me? But friend, the Bible reminds us in Psalm 46:10, be still and know that I am God. It doesn't say, be still and feel something. It doesn't say, be still and see the answer right away. It says, know that he is God, even when it's quiet. Let's talk about Jesus. Yes, Jesus himself. When he hung on the cross, suffering for us, he cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? Matthew 27:46. Even Jesus experienced a moment of silence. But did that mean the Father wasn't there? Remember, God was working out the greatest redemption story ever told. And maybe, just maybe, God is doing something deep and powerful in your silence too. Think about Job. He lost everything, his health, his children, his wealth. And God didn't give him quick answers. But Job kept seeking, kept asking, kept holding on. And in the end, God restored him and revealed more of himself. Silence is not a sign of God's absence. It's often the setting for his greatest work. Isaiah 40:31 says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Waiting is not wasted time. It's a strengthening time. So if you're in a season where God feels silent, don't give up. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep showing up in faith, even when it's hard. The silence isn't forever, and God is closer than you think. Sometimes he's quiet not because he doesn't care, but because he's teaching you to lean into him, to trust his heart even when you can't trace his hand. Lean into the silence with a whisper of faith. I still believe. He sees every tear. He hears every word you can't even say. And he's holding you through it all. You're not forgotten. You're being formed. So today, take a breath. Be still. And know that he is God. He hasn't changed. He hasn't left. He's just drawing you closer. If this speaks to your heart, type Amen and share it with someone who needs to know. God may be silent, but he is never absent.
Thanks for watching. The God is with you. Subscribe for more videos like this.